to Little Hands Big Pasta.
We're two Italian sisters. We live in Rome, and we are going to continue our wonderful, wonderful adventure in this kids-only pasta-making journey.
And now we're going to take you to the moon.
And back.
Because we're going to be making half moons.
What are half moons? What are
In
half
Italian,
moons?
they're called Mezze Lune.
And you'll see.
And it's a stuffed pasta. This is the filling. We're going to be using a colored pasta or egg pasta or the eggless recipe and round whatever
A
cutters.
coffee cup.
It could
what
be-
are we doing with a coffee cup? That's very, very particular. You'll see after.
Okay. And our very, very precious pasta machine.
Remember to always have your flour.
And then a fork. So let's move the things that for now we
don't
do not need.
Should we use this?
You want to use the colored one?
Yes, come on, it's pretty.
So this one it's been taking a nap. Okay. Let me unwrap it. And now
We need to wake it.
it's all nice and soft.
Very nice and soft.
Very nice and soft. And we are going to be doing the folding. Remember, the folding is very important. It is the most important step when you're working with egg pasta doughs. The folding, I'll show you how you do it, actually gives the dough like strength and it becomes like super elasticy, okay?
And this is what we want.
Okay, so now look what we're going to be doing here to do the fold. First thing, you have to make sure you have got flour. If not, as you squish it here, and then when you put it around the rollers, it's going to stick.
And we do not want that.
And we do
Nothing
not want
terrible if it happens. Absolutely not. It's a very solvable situation. But, you know, it's
Okay,
best not to.
so after you squish it, you pass it through the roller here. At what setting? At the widest setting. Here in this machine, it's 0. That means that the rollers are the farthest apart. Okay, I think this is a little too big.
Yes, it's very, 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 very big.
Okay, let me get the cutter.
Here, I have it right here.
Let's do this, because if not, it's gonna get long and long and long. Now starts the folding, okay? So you can fold it in 2 different ways. It doesn't matter which one. Either like a book, or you fold it like an envelope, okay? So I'm gonna start folding it with like a book. So we're gonna go with the first folding, and once you fold it, you pass it through the machine, okay? Now you fold it again, so we can do the second folding, and this time I'm gonna fold it like an envelope. And you pass it through the machine, okay? Now it's the third and last folding, and I'll fold it like a book. Always make sure the outside of the dough has flour so it does not stick.
Bravissima.
Grazie. Now the folding is done, okay? Now we're gonna start working to get the pasta, the sheets, longer and thinner. And how do we do this? We do this by moving the setting. So from 0, you go to 1. You don't jump like to 3 or 4. You go 0, 1, 2, 3, and you no longer have to fold it, okay?
So, remember to put flour on your dough, and then we turn it and we go to number 1.
Okay, number 1, number 2, go.
Number 2.
And as you're rolling it, you'll see how the pasta gets thinner and it gets longer.
Yes. Number 3. number 4. I think we should go down to number 6.
On this machine, okay? So each machine has its little number. Look how long it's getting.
It's so beautiful. Okay, let's add a little bit more flour. Always make sure. Number 5.
I think I'm gonna help you now.
I think you should help me because it's getting very, very long.
Ooh, look at that.
Look, it's even out of the video.
Last one.
Okay, I think that we should.
I think you should cut it. Now, when this happens, when it gets really, really, really long, since you're doing it all by yourself, you just cut it in half, okay?
Look, I think it's perfect.
Okay.
I think it's perfect like this.
Now, I would say that we don't need this anymore, so I'm going to take it out.
Now, make sure there is always flour at the base of your working table, okay? And try to remove from the top as much flour as you can, okay? Now, Vale, let's have fun. Okay, you do one sheet, I do the other. I'm going to show you all the ways that you can do half moons.
Now, if you use a glass, make sure it's a thick glass so it does not break. I'm going to use, I want to make it a big...
No,
wait. Benny, you always forget everything.
What did I forget?
The filling. Are we not going to talk about the filling?
Oh yeah, we can talk about it. Well, we're not going to be using it now. Talk about it.
I want to talk about it.
She's
As we cut, we're going to be putting a filling inside. So we prepared this super simple ricotta cheese, spinach, and extra cheese, the Parmigiano cheese, and we mixed it. But
it is so good.
It is so good, but you can use this or any other filling that you just feel like having. The important thing is that you see the filling is not runny. The filling actually does not stick to your fingers, and it sort of stays in shape when you
Yes,
put
it sort of stays in shape, and so that's what you want.
I just had to say this now because okay, let's go.
So for example, I like this one, okay? I have this and I like this. So you want to try to use as much of the sheet as possible. So you go towards the border and then you press hard and sort of twist and turn, and there you have your first circle, okay? So
I'm going to use a glass. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the sides because obviously you are going to try to use as much as possible.
look, they're about the same
Yes.
size, okay? So
Then I'm going to use this other smaller one. You can make them the size that you want, okay? And what about, for instance, you want to make them even smaller.
that's very small. That's like really tiny.
You see? If you have a cookie cutter, but they have to be round. This is the only thing that you've got to do because they are supposed to be round like moons, okay? So that's the only thing that you should do is use a round whatever cutter. I think the glass works
The
perfect.
glass works perfectly well. You see, you don't need all these fancy things. I mean, you can just use a nice glass from the kitchen and it's perfect. Okay, I think that I have finished. Here, I have one more.
And there you go.
Look. Look.
I want to tell you something important.
Yes.
Okay? Now, with all these extra scraps,
Do you think we're going to throw them away?
no.
No.
So you have to go back and watch the video of maltagliati
Yes.
because then you can make another type of pasta with the scraps because Italians don't like to throw things away. Okay, so we'll set these aside. And now comes the filling, okay? So we also have another very simple ingredient, which is water. And water is going to be like our glue, which Benny is going to show you.
Now you take your circle. Okay, so imagine that you are going to put the dough here, and then you're going to fold this over, okay? So
it's a half moon.
It's a half moon.
This is a full round moon. This is a full moon. You're going to be folding it in half with the filling inside. Well, that's a lot of filling.
That's a lot of
You're
filling.
very hungry,
yes,
Benny.
I am very hungry. This is a very good filling. So I'm going to put, so you don't put it right in the middle, sort of put it on the side like this, okay? And then take your finger, dip it in the water, and then wet the side, okay? And then you fold like this, look, you fold. And then you press. You press, because you have to seal everything together, because then when you boil it, when you cook the pasta, you don't want it to get all ruined.
And as you press, you try to remove the air. I want to show you. So you see,
but then there's another step that I want to show them. So now
look, so for instance, imagine you're already folding it like this, okay? So you have like an imaginary line over here. The imaginary line, I don't know if you could see it, so I'm going to put a fork here. The filling is not going to go here. It's going to go a little bit to the side, okay? I'm going to put it over here, you see? So that when you close it, the water, I'll put it on the side of the filling.
very little water, don't use a lot.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not that you have to drown it in water, but as you sort of like, you put the two ends together, but before you close everything, just make sure that you remove the air inside. Look how pretty, okay? And I think you're thinking about the same thing.
I was thinking exactly about the same thing.
Another way, not another way, it's just like a way to make sure this is like super extra sealed. What do? You get a fork. You put a little bit of flour in your fork, and you gently press, and you make all these really cute lines. You see? Don't poke a hole inside your filling. You don't want that to happen. But this way, by putting a little bit of water and pressing it down, look how cute. You made your little half moon, and you are 100% sure it's not gonna open as it cooks.
There, and then you just continue working.
Let me make another one.
Oops.
Here. Benny, let's put the things in the middle, please. Okay. And you close it.
There.
And there you go. You see?
You fold it, and there you go.
So you see, we did it with, Benny wanted to do it with the purple dough, but you can make it with the regular dough. You can make it with the other colors of dough.
You can do it with whatever.
Brown.
You can even do them multicolored. Imagine using a whole bunch of different colored pasta doughs. It's fun. It's nice. It's
delicious.
delicious. Look. There.
Okay.
Wait, let me finish this one.
We just made ourselves
Some half moons.
some half moons. And you're going to enjoy it so much.
So much.
And now I would say that it is your turn.
To make it.
Wait! Sorry. I just wanted to say two things. Two things before you leave, okay? The first one is that all the content of this Advent calendar, we have put it together and so much more into an online course for kids. It is obviously called Little Hands Big Pasta. It is a unique kids-only pasta journey. You'll find downloadables, extra content, because we packed it with extra content and unpublished videos. And so if you want to purchase it, It's in the link below, and you can gift all the little chefs that you know.
Another thing that I would like to say,
Yes.
because people are loving our shirts, look at this. Now, ho fame in Italian means I am hungry. I mean, really, how cool is it to have a shirt like this?
And so it's our customized.
It's our customized shirt. You can order it. You can gift it also. It is really cool. It comes in a whole bunch of colors and sizes. And we obviously added the link below so you can click and purchase it there too.
Okay, we're done.
We're done.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Cook, eat, drink, live italiano.